Hey guys, it's Tamara Bennett. I'm live with Maria Martinez from Maria. Tell them what your business name is.
Little Maria's Crafts.
Little Maria's Crafts. I think I can't remember where I saw you first. It may have been TikTok. I'm not quite sure, but she has been painting for several years now, and she just recently joined the Painters Clubhouse within the last few months. And she and I were talking. She didn't exactly join because she needed to learn to paint, and so she joined for a completely different reason. So I would love to kind of like have Maria tell her story and us to ask her questions and stuff. And so y'all feel free to pop questions in the comments and we'll talk about it. But Maria, go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself, like where you're from and how you got started. What's your story?
Hi guys, I'm Maria from Little Maria's Crafts, and I'm from Pleasanton, Texas. And I joined Painters Clubhouse in I think August or September. I think it was one of those months. And I didn't join, to learn how to paint or anything because I've been painting for a couple of years on my own. And but I basically joined to become, a part of a community of people that paint. I really needed crafty friends. I needed people to, relate to what I do. And I was in my craft room for hours and hours and hours, and I didn't really have anybody to talk to about, about my craft. My husband's always been my biggest supporter, and he's always, been there for me, and I can always tell him whatever. But it's not the same when you talk to a friend as when you talk to a husband. And so I kind of wanted just a community of people that could relate to what I'm doing and what I do on a daily basis, basically. And that was mainly my biggest reason to join Painters Clubhouse. Of course, I love to be able to.
Can I get a piece of candy? Charlie's coming in here. Yes, you can have a piece of candy. Go ahead. Shut the door, please.
I love to be able to, of course, get the templates and all the freebies, that Painters Clubhouse offers and everything. I mean, that's always awesome and everything. But my main thing was just to make friends and to be a part of a bigger community of people that that can relate to me.
Yeah, because painting and starting a business and running a business like this can be really lonely if you don't have somebody else who's in a similar business to talk to. And so I would love to know in what ways being a part of this group has helped you in your business. Like, has it opened any doors for you, or made you like how has it helped?
Okay, so I'm part of Paint to Profit as well, and so that's an extension of Painters Clubhouse. And once everyone is at the level where I am, which I consider myself a level 4, because I really didn't need to learn new techniques. I mean, I love to see everybody's point of view on how they do a certain thing, but that wasn't my reason for joining. But as far as um, my business, it has helped me a whole lot because especially because of Paint to Profit. I mean, there's always an idea, there's always something that, a little push that somebody can give you just by, by speaking. uh we have the Zoom meetings and everything, and just by doing that, it gives me the confidence that I need
Mhm.
to put myself out there. Before, I've always been kind of introverted. Like, I've never really, like, before this, I had an Instagram account, and I never showed my face. I never told anybody who I was. I always just posted pictures of what I do.
Mhm.
And so after, joining Painters Clubhouse, Paint to Profit, all of this, I have become a whole lot more comfortable with showing my face and showing people who I am, who is behind the scenes of all these door hangers that were just posted up. And I'm trying really hard to actually, to be out there now. And of course, I got the little push to start a Facebook page. I didn't used to have a Facebook page. Things like that, you know, and it's just helped me a whole bunch with confidence and just the little push that I need from every single one of you guys. So that's been
You've even taught a tutorial in the Painters Clubhouse back in December. So
yeah, that was very nerve-wracking for me because like I said, I didn't even have a Facebook page for a while, and I started it back in September, and I had only done a couple of lives, and my audience was very small. And so to me, teaching a tutorial in Painters Clubhouse was a huge audience for me because, you know, I mean, it wasn't only, you know, 10 people watching or whatever. It was like a lot of people. So that was pretty nerve-wracking, but it also helped me to, you know, just be more confident and be just learn that you guys are my friends and you guys are going to tell me if I'm doing something wrong, and you know, if you know, just
it's like a safe space to test. So if you're not comfortable with Facebook Live, it makes you feel more comfortable to go live when you know you're in a group of friends who are not going to be harsh on you and who are going to be supportive and cheer you on.
Right, and help me out if I, you know, if I get stuck on something and it's like I can't do this, guys, you know, like help me out. What am I gonna, you know, what do I do next or whatever? You know, everybody's gonna chime in and just help me and, you know, just give me advice on something. So it's great.
Somebody commented and said, that was me too. I really love the support I get from this group. So yeah, that you do not have to be a beginner level painter. You can be an advanced painter like Maria is. Like she said, she came in and she was already like in stage 4. And if you don't know what stage 4 is, tonight we're going to be painting another one of these little daisy pot door hangers. And so we're going to be painting it as if we were a stage 4 person and really like zhuzhing it up and giving all kinds of details to it and stuff. And so come and watch tonight at 8:30 Central to see how I paint that as a stage 4 person. So you don't have to be a beginner. You can be an experienced painter like Maria, who is just joining to sort of be a part of a community, to kind of immerse yourself in a group of like-minded people, because we are all so supportive of each other. We're very generous. We all believe in community, and we don't look at each other as competition. And so I know that I can promote Maria's business just as much as I promote my own business, and it's going to help both of us succeed. So somebody commented and said, I love watching sisters like Maria grow in business and personal. It's awesome. Erica Johnson said, I love seeing how much Maria has grown. Erica is in our Paint to Profit membership as well. And so it really encourages other crafters like Erica who are watching what you're doing and what other people in Paint to Profit are doing, because they see what's possible. Like somebody might look at my business and I may be years ahead of where they're at right now. And they may think there's no way I'll ever get to where Tamara is, but they didn't see the steps that it took to get from here to there. And so if you see somebody in the group who is just 2 or 3 steps ahead of you, that makes that progression seem much more possible, because you know you only have to take a few steps to get there, and then a few more to get to the next spot, and eventually you will be to the point where you know, as big as you want to be or as small as you want to be. Some people like to just do this for a side hustle, and that's kind of what it's been for you, hasn't it, Maria?
It was for a very long time. And if you would have told me at the beginning of 2020 that I was going to be live on Facebook and doing interviews with Southern Adornments, like I mean, I would have never believed you. Like I wasn't at that point. I was really I was into my just a hobby, you know, my job. I had a job, and this was just like something I did on the side. I did have an Etsy page, but I wasn't selling very, very much. It wasn't a business. And so it was like, if you would have told me back then that where I would be now, I wouldn't have believed it. So, I mean, anybody can do this, and just it just the support that you get from everyone, you know, it makes you believe that you can do this. So
Yeah, I agree completely.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got Marie Mosley commenting here. She's another Paint to Profit member. She said, "I'm so proud of you, Maria. It's like having your sisters around you. When they watch you on these lives, it makes you feel so much more comfortable because we all know Marie, we know Maria, we know Erica, we know Jackie and Vicky and all these people in the comments. Some of these are popping up as Facebook users, so I'm not able to see your names, but I'm sure I know who you are. And so it helps all of us when we are that saying that I always say, rising tides lift all ships. Somebody said, I love how we're all in the same boat now. I don't feel stuck anymore, and we're here to help each other succeed. We were just talking about this during one of our live Q&As in Paint to Profit this last week about how right now everything is in a slump sales-wise. Even personally for me, I'm not seeing the normal sales that I usually get. And so it's easy to think that it's just you that's in that slump and to feel depressed and to feel down about it and to start thinking, what am I doing wrong? But if you have a group of friends who are doing similar business as you, and you reach out to them and you're vulnerable enough to say, guys, my sales suck right now. What is going on? And everybody else is like, it's me too. Then it's more the culture of sales right now. And it's just the time of year. And this too shall pass.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I needed. I really needed somebody to tell me, hey, you're okay. You're doing this okay. And I mean, it's kind of a crazy thing to start a business because I did, start my business just last year in September. Like I decided that this was going to be a business for me. And, I got my licensing that I needed and everything to actually start a business. But I mean, people would tell me, you're crazy. Like, it's 2020. Like, there's nobody gonna, you're not gonna do a good, but to me, I feel like there's no better time, because honestly, like, when else would I have done this? If my job had been going okay and it wouldn't have slowed down, I probably would have never like just taken that extra step that I needed to go get my license and everything. It would still be a hobby only for me, and so I think that just everything happens for a reason. And I mean, we're all in this together, and we help each other out. And just like you said, I mean, just that little push. And I've gotten so many great friends from here, that message me, are you okay? Is everything okay? And, things like that. And I would have never gotten that before. And that is awesome. That is like the best thing that I could have got, that I could tell you that I have gotten from Painters Clubhouse.
I love to hear that. That just warms my heart because that goes so far beyond just learning to paint. That's in here. That's like in your heart, and it connects to you as a person, and it's on a human level, and so that's so important. It almost makes me tear up just thinking about it, like how, and it's not just you, it's all these ladies. They're so connected to one another. Sue Redwine is in the comments, and she said, are there any members in Painters Clubhouse that are in Paint to Profit that are in California? Sue, I would advise that you check with Victoria Zanta. I want to say she's in California. Do you know of anybody in California, Maria?
No, not off the top of my head.
I think Victoria may be California, or maybe it's Las Vegas. She's somewhere way over there toward the East Coast. So, but there are some other ones, I believe. Let's see. And then somebody asked if I still sell door hangers myself. She said, I know you've grown your business, but I was wondering if you still paint and sell on the side. So I don't still paint and sell individual door hangers to one-off customers, very rarely. Once in a while, somebody will make a request and I will accommodate, but I'm so busy now teaching online that I see myself more as like, it's almost like a college professor. I'm like teaching what I know so that the students can go out and they can sell the painted door hangers and stuff. And so I don't really sell my painted creations like I used to. So I just focus primarily on creating designs, selling templates and blanks, and teaching. Somebody said, Maria, you're doing great things. You're going to do great things, and your background is adorable.
Oh, thank you.
She created those cute little butterflies and painted them. I think they're just so cute.
Yeah, that was Facebook Live.
Yeah, you did that on Facebook Live. Remind us what your Facebook page is.
It's Little Maria's Crafts.
Little Maria's Crafts.
All one word.
Okay. I'll have to put a link in the comments here in a little bit.
Mhm.
Marie says, as Erica Wallace always says, y'all are makers for makers. Yes, we're makers supporting other makers for sure. So if you knew of somebody who was on the fence about joining Painters Clubhouse that maybe already had painting expertise, and they were kind of like, well, you know, why would I pay to be in a group to learn to paint if I already know how to paint? What advice would you give them?
You can never learn too much. Like everyone does things in a different way. And so just by watching different ladies, because I mean, not only you teach tutorials, but I mean, there's so many different ladies that go on there and teach tutorials, and we all have a different teaching method. So I learned from every single one of those tutorials, even if it's just a small little thing. So you can never learn too much. There's not like a
It's
maximum.
continuing education.
Yeah, it's for sure. And so I don't think it's a waste of money to invest in something like that, because I mean, there's stuff that I don't know about, like, you know, for example, yard art. Like I really had no idea how to do that, and there's ladies that teach all of that do all of that. So I mean, that's just something that I didn't know coming into this, and now I kind of do, because you know I've done it now because of ladies that have taught me. So there's not too much knowledge that you already have. Like you can always learn more. So I mean, you're not going to be wasting your money on, you know, on Painters Clubhouse if you know already know how to paint.
Yeah. And you guys are always teaching me a little something. Even just last night on Facebook Live, I was using an angle brush and I kept saying, put the dark color on the pointy end. And somebody commented, I think it was Debbie Hobbs, and she said, those actually have a name. This is called the toe and that's called the heel. And I'm like, I had no clue. And so she taught me that. And there was something else that somebody said last night that I was like, I had no idea. Oh, when you're like getting the paint off your brush, they call that offloading. And so I just make up my own terms for all of this stuff because I'm self-taught. But when I watch tutorials from our guests who come into Painters Clubhouse and teach, or I watch any of you guys on Facebook Live, or even if you guys are watching me, I'm always learning from everybody about like the proper terms for things, or just a different way to teach it, because we all kind of explain things a little differently. And my way of explaining it might make sense to person A, but your way of explaining it might make sense to person B. And so we can all learn from each other, and it makes us all better painters and better teachers.
Yeah, I learned from every single one of the instructors. Like there's no such thing as a little thing. I mean, I pick up from every single person, even if you're not teaching something, just the way you hold your brush, the way you do. I mean, because I am also self-taught. I taught myself by watching videos, and you know, I mean, it's just something that you're never going to stop learning, you know, and every single month there's something new, and there's a new reason to go in there and watch the new video and see if you can learn something else, and you can pick up something from that. You know, there's always something new.
Yep. Somebody just commented and asked, how long is Paint to Profit open? We're actually talking about Painters Clubhouse, but since Maria is in stage 4, she has joined Paint to Profit, which is an extension of the Painters Clubhouse. So Paint to Profit is open all the time. Once you join Painters Clubhouse, you can upgrade to Paint to Profit whenever you're ready, because we know people come into Painters Clubhouse all the time and don't always start at point A. They may start at stage 4. And so you may be ready to start right into Paint to Profit as soon as you get in. So you can join Painters Clubhouse until tomorrow. We have one more bonus still available. The final bonus goes away tonight. It's how to sell your door hangers even if you don't have a business. Because selling your door hangers is going to make this so much more affordable. I mean, would you agree, Maria?
Oh, yes, definitely. Sell at least one and you're good to go for the month.
Somebody said, I would not have started my business without Painters Clubhouse. And then somebody else said, I haven't had a chance to do my door hanger yet. I'm waiting for my sister to teach so I can teach her some tips and tricks. Good. Pass it along. Sue wants to know how much it is to upgrade. Sue, just log into your Painters Clubhouse membership, and there's a section on Paint to Profit. I think it's $20 more a month to upgrade. Okay. Do you have anything else you want to add or tell us about? Oh, you told me about something right before we hopped on here, something that's being delivered to your house very soon. You're excited about. You want to share?
Yeah. I ordered a she shed, so now I'm gonna have my own space. I've been sharing my garage with my husband, and that doesn't go very well because he likes to work on cars, and he likes to use it as his like man cave, and sawdust and man cave don't go together. So we've kind of been just I mean, I have to clean up really good so that he can go in there and do whatever he's got to do. And then whenever I go in there, I'm like, oh, he didn't pick that up. So now I'm going to have my own space, and it's all going to be good. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about, putting my own things where they belong, and, being able to just expand my business. I think it's going to be a good thing for me. And just, I don't know. I'm excited.
You were surprised at what 2020 held for you. I can't imagine what 2021 is going to have in store for you. You're going to be doing great things.
Thank you so much.
Somebody in the comments said, we're going to have a she shed party. Woohoo!
Yeah. I'll have to go live or something. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. We want to see a tour when you get it all set up.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for joining us, Maria. Y'all go check out Maria on Little Maria's Crafts. Did I say it right? On Facebook. Go check her out. She's also on TikTok. If you love TikTok videos, she's great at making those as well. So thanks for coming and joining us today, Maria. We'll see y'all next time.
Thank you. Bye-bye.